and I'll say, okay, what does God look like? This is one of my favorite questions. And they say, well, God is a being, and they don't really know how to describe it or the qualities. In Islam, we have the 99 names of Allah, the All-Merciful, the Almighty, the Greatest. And then they'll say, well, God, men are made in the image of God. So this is a common Christian belief, like men are made in the image of God. So, okay, what is that? So does God look like a man? If we are made in the image of God, then God must look like a man. And then they'll say, well, no, not exactly. God's not a man, but we're made in the image of him. Well, what about women? Are women also made in the image of God, or is it just... So there is a lot of hula hoops, and whenever you hit a roadblock, they end up saying, well, I just believe in this, and I have my faith. I have my faith here. It's almost like they're admitting that they think that their faith is ridiculous. They're admitting that it's like a fairy tale, like it's a story time, the way atheists describe religion. But in Islam, we don't have this. Everything has to make exact sense.
The irony. If we're made in the image of God, then God must look like a man? Are you sure? Or are you sure? See, this is what I'm saying, guys. These are the type of arguments that like Sneako has no problem making and will say this stuff with his chest. He hasn't looked into these things at all, but he's just spouting nonsense. He doesn't even know how he just shot himself in the foot and has to throw away Islam now, because according to Islam, you have authentic hadith that says that you are not to strike a brother in his face because Allah made Adam in his own image. Your Islamic sources say that we were made in the image of Allah. So by your logic, this must mean that Allah looks like a man, right? Now, what about women? Were women made in the image of Allah? This is tough. This goes back to you. Now, this actually gets worse for you because according to your hadith, Allah looks exactly like a man. He looks exactly like a man. Your Allah has hands. Your Allah has a foot. Your Allah has, well, two right hands. Really, that's kind of confusing. That's not necessarily a human-like, but some type of, strange creature. Your Allah has a face. Your Allah has eyes. Your Allah has all of these body parts. Your Allah has a shin. Sounds just like a man. Matter of fact, he sounds so like a man, Muhammad says that he's afraid that the Muslim people will be confused in regards to the Dajjal. And he says that the Dajjal is hen-toed, curly head. And if you're confused about him, just know that your Lord is not one-eyed. Wait a second. So the only difference between Allah and the Dajjal, the false Messiah, is that Allah's just not one-eyed? So everything else is virtually identical? Amazing. And this is the religion that makes the most logical sense. Is that right?